Friends, today I want to tell you about the moment of the initiation to the Earth's Alpha. In a way, this is a conscious astral exit. To do this, you must learn to feel the energy of the vibration of our planet and go into resonance with it. The unity with the natural frequency of vibration very often occurs with the increase of the ringing in the ears or even white noise. What is it and why do we need it? In general, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, like and follow the updates. Have you ever thought about the physics of the 9th grade and the concept of resonance? Resonance occurs when the frequency of vibrations inside the object coincides with the frequency of external vibrations. You have probably often experienced the phenomenon of resonance at a loud concert in the hall. But this is not about what can harm us and knock out the rhythm of our heart from the usual, but about how we can use the vibrations of the earth. If you study my lectures, you learn that the brain has different frequencies of vibrations and different ranges have their own names. So, we will pay attention to the alpha range at a frequency of 7.8 Hz. Why this frequency? What is magical about a frequency of 7.8 Hz? It is because with meditative techniques, we can lower or increase the frequency of the neurons' oscillations. We can go into a deep trance, almost into a liturgical sleep, and our brain has an extremely low frequency, which is called delta, or vice versa, goes beyond its consciousness at a very high frequency of vibration, that is gamma. The Earth and its surrounding ionosphere form a huge spherical resonator. And here we recall my lecture on the Earth's core. The Earth is a kind of life form with huge energy. Learn to absorb it and you will understand the power of this energy. So what does this resonator create? Electromagnetic waves that do not pass through the atmosphere and retreating from the ionosphere return to the Earth. And here the creation of the electromagnetic wave cocoon that we need so much occurs. In this cocoon, the waves of the length that fall into our range of 7.8 Hz are encoded. The physicist Schumann discovered the first super low frequency of the Earth's atmosphere oscillation. And we reap the fruits of it in a good sense of the word. Schumann even gave definitions to these waves and called them quasi-standing electromagnetic waves of extremely low frequencies. And now we can safely say that these are the electromagnetic frequencies of our planet. So, the most fundamental frequency is 7.8 Hz. The frequency of the planet Earth is the heartbeat of our planet. This frequency is needed for the synchronization of the biorhythms of living organisms on Earth. And now we come to the solution. Information-carrying energy processes require us to enter into resonance with this biorhythm of the Earth. It is at this frequency that we can draw strength, energy, enter the right egregor, and self-heal. It is at this frequency that you get access to the Earth's alpha. And now, most importantly, our desires and dreams are launched at this frequency. If you are interested in learning the techniques of the launch of desires and understanding the mechanism by which the thought acquires a form, the so-called creation of thought form, then you just need to listen to my course on the work with thought and the launch of desires. Let's continue. And what about superpowers? Everything is exactly the same. Any siddha works at this frequency. My listeners remember perfectly well the third stage of the mind vacuum, in which, even being in a crowd, you must be able to feel the state of the alpha. Try to feel this magical and unique vibration. But upon entering it, use the visualization techniques. Friends, I give you the key. You will have to open the door yourself.